Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. This is the lineup we've been given. How do you read it, Jim?
Well, the modern version of that is a lot...
There's the shot! Gareth glittering Bale!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
The goal scorer!
Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. Looking to play him in. And the counter is on. Bale. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, that's a key interception. Now, what about a counter-attack? Out to the left it goes. That's good play. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. And the ball's gone astray. Looking for options for movement. Oh, well played, well sorted out. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Has a look and plays it forward. Mateus. He's looking wide. And it's Schneider. And here's Bale. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, that was vital.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Sergi. Rooney can so cleverly bypass the press. Veron. Schneider will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Morales. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. He's in a great position here. He's found a way past. Shot could be on. Chance for a shot! Veron. Mateus. Sergi is looking to influence the game from out wide. That's a good run down the left. And it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Bale. Very nicely done.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And the pass is intercepted.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That looks a good ball through. He's found the way through. Big and a chance! Goal! And There we have it, the two-goal cushion. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Is number 9.
So that's two now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Now it's Bale. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Mateus. Mateus stood his ground strongly. Distributed tidily. He has a look up. And the shot!
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And we've reached half-time. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter.
Everyone,
if it ain't
please
broke, don't
welcome
fix
our
it. So I think
players.
the manager has to resist change at this stage.
A half of massive entertainment and excitement. A two-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Stood up well to him there. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty. He's had a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Knocks it into space. Looking for the run. Schneider. Mateus, a man never lacking in drive or determination. So what can they make of this? Now it's Morales. This looks promising. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Closing in on goal. Mateus! So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. Played out towards the right wing. Sergi does well to get it back. That's tidy. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days. All part of a forward's duties.
It's a promising position. Cross to the back post. Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
No, that's been intercepted. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Morales. Ibrahimovic. Schneider is always looking to break lines. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That's a shade optimistic. Maldini. Pressing high and with purpose. Veron. Mateus. Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? And he's let fly! And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
The ball has bounced loose now. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Cleared away. Rooney. Oh, this is a terrific run. He's picked his way through. It's Rooney!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Veron. Now looking to orchestrate a counter, and he skips past his man. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Can he spark a counter here? He's on it, can he get away?
Substitution on the field. Number 7.
Time for a change in personnel.
Well, to wait until now to make this change seems a bit baffling. He's expecting the miraculous to turn this around from here.
They've played it short. Picked out brilliantly. He's through, now is he in? And now a sudden chance to counter. Sergi, who does have an assist to his name. Cannavaro. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. 1 minute to add, according to the board. And that will be the final act. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done. Bale, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, welcome everybody to what is a really important game, which is going to be played here in conditions somewhat sub-optimal. The rain is falling heavily, the players are feeling it on their backs, and soon the pitch will be evidently much wetter than is perfect. It's going to be a test for all involved. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. The action has already started. Rooney! It's in!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
17.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it.
Wayne Rooney.
Passes short and sharp. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Veron. Knocks it into space. Oh, well played. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Searching pass he's played there. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now it's Schneider. He's found a way, shoots! It's run loose, who's going to get there? So just the one early goal to report so far, and the score is 1-0. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, he's burst through, he's had a shot! And he hits the net! A quite incredible spell, they are flying! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
And that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
So that's 2 now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
That's a good ball. It's Schneider! And for a moment, time stood still.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
Oh, he couldn't quite make it. And for a moment, you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Mateus. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. What a throw in. Baron conjures time and space where few can. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Foot in, Schneider. Rooney. And here's Ibrahimovic. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's in a great position here. Oh, this looks sharp. Strokes it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Now it's Bale. Lahm looking to hit the byline here. Climbs up big! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
And we have our very first corner. It's a mighty effort! And now a sudden chance to counter. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Turns back here, probably the best option. And it's Rooney. Mateus. Baron. Five minutes till the break. Rooney. Mateus. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Played out towards the right wing. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Oh, good take. Decent chance! In for the pieces!
There will be 1 minute added time.
Mateus. Schneider. And the first half is done. Any views on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far,
Everyone,
Peter.
please
If it ain't
welcome
broke,
to the
don't
field
fix it.
our
So I think the
players.
manager has to resist change at this stage.
A half of massive entertainment and excitement. A 2-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible. And we are already promptly back underway. Oh, there's a probing ball. That's a shade optimistic. Maldini, always a very imposing presence at the back. Sergi. And it's Cannavaro. No way through there. Mateus. And it's Veron. Now it's Rooney. And it's Schneider. Now it's Bale. Bale driving. Oh, shooting chance! That's really well manoeuvred.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Looking for options for movement. Chance for a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are cruising away. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Maya.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. And he's there to clear it. He's having a shot! Rooney gets good distance on it. And now they can spring out of defence.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Lahm, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Mateus. Veron. Mateus. Sergi is looking to influence the game from out wide. Schneider. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Rooney picks it up out wide. That's a sharp pass. He's not got that quite right. Ibrahimovic touches it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Just about up to 75 minutes. It's a good spell of possession, this. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Cannavaro. And it's Lahm to Bale. And this is Rooney. Oh, that's clever. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And that is out of play. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
That's headed upfield. Schneider will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And he shoots! He scored! 3! He is flying! A vast presence, and there is no stopping him. That was easy, almost too easy.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence. We were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Schneider. He could be in here. Oh, such a clever touch. And a chance! Oh, it's come off the upright. Now he's off and running. Mateus. Rooney. Rooney! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Schneider, header! And he steered it beyond the post. And that will be it. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required. A warm welcome to all of you on this utterly glorious day. Positive vibes all around us, nigh on perfect conditions. There is a thrilling football match in prospect here, and we will be getting underway very shortly. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
He's having a shot! There's an early warning shot across the bow.
Figo really looks sharp out there. That first touch, sensational. A proven leader, a proven winner, and a talisman for both club and country, Peter.
Yeah, Gareth Bale is certainly all of those things.
You could almost say he's the perfect attacker. Easily one of the fastest players around. And remember all that beautiful technical football that was done at speed, because he always had that pace in his game. And remember his aerial strength too. He was very, very good heading a football.
Out to the right. Bale kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Nicely aimed pass. Baron. First quarter of an hour gone. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals.
Go Ahead Eagles really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are...
It's Baggio! Oh, that was no routine save.
Roberto Baggio actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Veron can so cleverly bypass the press. Out towards the flank. Played into space. And this is Iniesta. Picked out brilliantly. Gattuso. And this is Batistuta. Big chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. But he's well positioned here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Iniesta. And it's Veron. Well, there's a probing ball. Oh, it's Batistuta. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And that interception was... Chance, surely! Goal! Sparta Rotterdam! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
After 31 minutes is number 9, Gabriel Batistuta.
Sparta Rotterdam have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Oh, it's come loose. Now it's Figo. And this is Batistuta. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And it's Iniesta. And here's Batistuta. That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. And that's gone loose. And this is Figo. Maicon receives it in a good position here.
Sparta Rotterdam can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
He shifted it to the flank. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Shot a goal! A real chance and a real let-off.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Bale is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Bale. And this is Roberto Baggio. Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. Figo! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. That has ended up in no man's land. And there is the half-time whistle. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think the scoreline offers a fair reflection of the level of endeavour from both teams. I think they lead because they did most of the probing. A little more penetration, I think, should help them get the job done.
The referee's awarded a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Figo! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Figo has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Short changes him with that pass. Michael is always looking to play quality balls. Now, can they get him away? And he's in on goal! Still just a single goal between the sides. Figo charging forward, the ball at his feet. Spread out to the left. Iniesta does really well to win the ball there. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Batistuta. Nicely weighted ball. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. And here's Figo. The run. Shot could be on. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
And it's Veron. Played out to the left flank. Oh, he's found support out wide. It's a good run down the right. Played into space out wide. Now it's Iniesta. Maicon. Maicon's cross. It's Iniesta! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Can he stop it going out? Half an hour gone in the second half. Iniesta, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. And it's Baggio. Aims beyond the defence. And he's managed to get free.
Sparta Rotterdam clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Gattuso holding on to the slenderest of leads here. Minutes must feel like hours. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? That could spell trouble. And it's Baggio. Iniesta. Iniesta running with the ball.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
So here comes a substitution.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Sparta Rotterdam close now to seeing this one through to the end. Pass somewhat off target. Driving forward. And this is Roberto Baggio showing good feet.
There will be 1
Roberto
minute.
Baggio! He has done it! It had to come! It just had to come! He had to have his say! A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Sparta Rotterdam could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time? Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and... So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So the gloves are off, Jim.
Yeah, well, I think it's going to be a game where the two key words are pride.
And they're on! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught napping. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. And we have our very first corner. Cleared away. And that's a dangerous ball. Real chance! And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's had it nicked away. And it's Veron. So Sergi, Jim, a member of that Catalan dream team of the 1990s, and a man who played in the same position as you, of course. So what can you tell us about him?
Dependable, he's driven, and he's got the medals to prove it. You don't play at that level for all those years without being a little bit special.
That is clear. Gerrard, and this is Luis Suarez, and the shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Suarez clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's their second corner of the game. Luis Suarez! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Veron. First quarter of an hour gone. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's plain for all to see who has settled into this game with the greater superiority. Now for a goal.
Bamba. Looking for the run. Ball swung in.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That has been slung wide. Oh, that's fabulous. And it's Gerrard. And this is Bale. Bale will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, what a ball! And this is Yaya Toure. And this is Luis Suarez. And he's managed to get free. Shot, surely! He's scored! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
After 28 minutes is
So the
number
first
19.
goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Maldini did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Sergi is there and he can get that clear. They've played it short. Now it's Bamba. And it's pulled back. And he's taking no chances there. Great ball and he's in here. And he thumps it clear. Sergi is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Gerrard. And it's Yaya Toure. Forlan.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's...
And the shot! Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Sergi. And here's Suarez. And here's Bale. Oh, he's Bale! Loose ball now, and there's... Oh, he's been caught on it here! Chooses to go back. Oh, it's a great ball here. Shapes to shoot! He scores! They are right back in business.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this one always did feel hard to predict, and that's exactly how it looks like turning out.
Veron gets a foot in here. Gerrard conjures time and space where few can.
2 added minutes has been
Driving
indicated.
forward. And it's Luis Suarez. Knocks it out wide. Yaya Toure. Now that looks a decent ball. That's going to go a long way. And this could be the final action of the first half. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And it's half-time here. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Some first half thoughts?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Now that's well seen too. Oh, that's superb. And he's in, takes a shot! Superb goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Turns back here, probably the best option. Now it's Bamba. Well read, and the danger is averted. It's over the line, and that'll be a goal kick. Yaya Toure. It's Sergi. Gerrard. Luis Suarez. And here's Forlan. And this is Bale. Out to the right. He has found a way through. Tries to get it clear. Opts to play it back. Chance for a shot! And that has been cleared. And he's really put himself on the line here. So their fourth quarter of the game. And they've got rid. Bale puts them all in. That has been knocked clear. That's a throw. And it's Yaya Toure. Just about up to the hour now. Ah, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Front-footed pressing going on here. Bamba. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Gerrard. Shot could be on. And this is Forlan. And the finish! Baron. Lam. Passing. It's Luis Suarez! Nicely spread. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. And it's Sergi. And here's Suarez. Now this could be a chance. Strokes it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Luis Suarez! Bamba. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Tries. Oh, what has happened here?
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And here's Suarez. He's found a way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Tries to pass it through. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Suarez takes a look up. And here's Gerrard. Now it's Bale. Played back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
There's the shot! And that would have been game, set and match.
He's really trying to take this upon himself to get it won.
Substitution on the field. Number 19.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Number 15. Coming on the field. Number 7. Number 8. Number 2.
Bale. Lam. He's shifting through the gears here. He's found some space. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. They're up to 5 corners now. That's a decent clearance.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Gerrard. Good driving run.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Muller. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Distributed tidily. Now he's got space here. That's a shade optimistic. It's a goal kick. Not too much more. That's that, the end. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Gerrard claiming the Man of the Match award. So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So the gloves are off, Jim.
Well, it's certainly going to be huge, Peter. The demands, both physical and mental, on these players out there will be massive, and there's going to be a big responsibility on both captains to keep the players in check. We need talkers to ensure that everyone plays the game, and not this occasion.
And already we're underway here. And when these two meet, generally speaking, sparks fly.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, demands something highly charged. Yeah, we all know who's better on paper or in the rankings, but pride and passion can be a great leveler, especially here.
And he's away.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Cross into the ball. Oh, what a climb! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Seedorf. And it's Veron. Iniesta. And this is Raul. Smoothly does it. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He has found a way through. Look at the space here. Oh, well played, well played. Sparta Rotterdam, so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Maldini, always a very imposing presence at the back. Knocks it into space, tries to play it through. And he was alert to it. He's got away. That's tidy. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Triol. Now Seedorf. And it's Iniesta. That's a good ball out wide. Aimed beyond the defence. Seedorf. And here's Batistuta. That's a cute ball. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And he's had it nicked away. Well, that looks a decent ball. He's in plenty of space here. He's found a way past. Oh, that's fabulous. Now that's well seen too. Opts to play it back. In towards the back stick. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Excelsior finding their passes. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Seedorf conjures time and space where few can. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Triol did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. He's shifting through the gears here. And he's there to clear it.
The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Absolutely there. Certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. Excelsior have the chance to go the other way. Passing is crisp and sharp. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Baggio is herring after that one. Now this could be a chance. He's on it, can he get away? Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And we are already promptly back underway. Both sides defensively robust up to now.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
That has been slung wide. And he's been shifted off it. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well, they continue each to cancel the other out. Oh, perfectly measured that. Shot, surely! Really well taken goal. The breakthrough arrives at last. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Is number 11, Roberto Baggio.
Sparta Rotterdam have fired themselves in front.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Oh, played through for the wide man. Oh, what's he done? Oh, super. And he shoots! He scored! They're level in H. Rice.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
The goal scorer.
A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Excelsior grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Driving forward. Shifted it to the flank. Now it's Batistuta. And this is Batistuta. Shoots! Goal! Sparta Rotterdam! And that takes him up to double figures. The first significant goal-scoring landmark. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
On the field, number 33.
Excelsior can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Number 9.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Seedorf. And it's Maicon. And it's Veron. Bale is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. He's looking wide. Great defending, strong and determined. Maicon defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Bale, he's found a way through. And this is Raul.
Sparta Rotterdam surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Maicon.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Played into space out wide. And this is Iniesta. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Sparta Rotterdam preparing now to welcome the final whistle. He's being urged to shoot. Backward it goes. And Veron! It's in! Such thrill, such noise, and how this matters! Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
24, Veron.
boys, some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Sparta Rotterdam could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response? He's had a shot! Just off target.
There will be 3 minutes.
Out to the
added
left it
time.
goes. And it's made its way to him. Roberto Baggio threads one in.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Lovely feet. And that will be the final act. Sparta Rotterdam have signed off in the perfect manner. Well, welcome everybody to what is a really important game, which is going to be played here in conditions somewhat suboptimal. The rain is falling heavily, the players are feeling it on their backs, and soon the pitch will be evidently much wetter than is perfect. It's going to be a test for all involved. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And as you can see, we've already started here. That's really well. Tries a shot! He's delivered all right!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
Sparta Rotterdam breakthrough nice and early, just as they wanted it. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
Oh, brilliant save under real pressure. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Bale kept his eye on it, and he's there. Baggio going face-to-face with his great rival, closing in on goal. And it's a corner. swiftly away. Utrecht have the chance to go the other way. Quarter of an hour played. Sparta Rotterdam looking to pass their way through. And this is Batistuta. And that's a dangerous ball. Takes a shot! It's in! They are really purring here. And they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Number 22.
Sparta Rotterdam are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
It's a promising position. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And this is Batistuta. Front-footed pressing going on here. Iniesta. Michael plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And it's Iniesta. Tries to pass it through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's come to nothing. Bale. Oh, this looks sharp. Ah, he's had it taken off him. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Veron has created one goal already. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Figo. Iniesta. Now it's Roberto Baggio. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Utrecht disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And he's in on... Can he finish? Just cruising! They are cruising! And there is his 30th goal. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Sparta Rotterdam are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
A case now of complete control. Roberto Baggio. And it's Iniesta. Gattuso. Now it's Figo. Knocks it into space. Now this could be a chance. Roberto Baggio! And he should have made it 4.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Corner number 2 then. And that has been knocked clear. And it's hoisted clear. Veron. Gattuso has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. He's a sharp little ball here.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And we hit half-time. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say
Everyone
keep
please
going,
welcome
keep
to
at
the
it.
field
They've done
our
everything right so
players.
far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Sparta Rotterdam are relentlessly steamrolling their way to victory then. 3 goals scored without reply. And we are back on the way. And it's Baggio. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Opts for safety. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's forced to go back. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Baron. And it's Bale. Now it's Iniesta. Now it's Figo. Figo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. There's no flag. Oh, sweet feet. Now it's Figo. Brilliantly cut out. Sparta Rotterdam really do look to have it all sewn up here. Figo under intense pressure.
Well, I think they're going to need a collective aggression to nullify his work and just keep him high on the radar.
Oh, that's neat. He's free, he has got space. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Batistuta. Michael is one whose deliveries we all know about. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Gattuso with the foul. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Looking for the run. Can he latch on to this? Utrecht can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Bale is, of course, well known for his dancing feet.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And he's managed to get free. Roberto Baggio. Nice control. Bale's cross. Oh, that's a fine interception. Tries to play it through. Can he get onto this? In with the challenge. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Substitution on the field. Number 22. Coming on to replace him is number 26.
And the keeper gets his hands on it. Roberto Baggio, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Great vision. And that is as far as they're going to go. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played.
Goes for a shot! No mistake! Result no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Sparta Rotterdam are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Great ball if he can get there. He's through and all alone! Shapes to shoot! It's in! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
After 81 minutes is number 9, Gabriel Batistuta.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Iniesta. Oh, shooting chance! He has done it! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
After 83 minutes is number 8, Andres Iniesta.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And this is Batistuta. Veron. Nice bit of trickery. Now it's Roberto Baggio. They're urging him to shoot. Oh, he's taking on his man here. Roberto Baggio!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Gattuso.
4 added
He
minutes
was
has been
clearly
indicated.
disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Bale cuts it out. Chance here to counter. Looking to play him in. Chance, surely! And that is as far as it goes. Sparta Rotterdam, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for... So hello and welcome one and all from what I can only describe as footballing utopia. The weather is perfect, the fans are in great voice, and the players are all set to get started. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And as you can see, we've already started here. Little pass back. That's tidy. Baggio going face-to-face with his great rival. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, football has plenty of poets and artists, but there is only one Roberto Baggio, the most elegant, the most expressive, the most eloquent of them all. He was, at one stage, the very soul of Italian football.
Purity, a real example of timeless excellence. I can say no more than that.
And that should get the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Now this could be a chance. Tries a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Nicely spread. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's looking wide. Nicked it back promptly. Still goalless. Maicon producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Iniesta. Batistuta. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Batistuta really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Aimed beyond the defence. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Puente clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup. Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
And it's Veron. That has been slung wide. Can he finish? He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Twente were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
Maicon can so cleverly bypass the press. It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Figo, looking to play him in. It's a good... climbs up big!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Nicely weighted ball. And this is Batistuta, and it's pulled back. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. They get a throw in. And he was quick to react. And it's made it, and he shoots! That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And it's Baggio. Bale. And that'll be the final action of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Sparta Rotterdam worked the aerial route pretty well, even if it is predictable and a bit one-dimensional, so I'd expect less of that and a bit more variation from here.
Well, after 45 minutes it is still goalless, a change perhaps after half-time. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Sparta Rotterdam have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep...
Oh, shooting chance! He's scored!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Sparta Rotterdam have broken through. It's 1-0.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Big chance, corner.
It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. Twente are looking to go forward now.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
He's under a lot of pressure there. Veron did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Is there any support? It's Basho! So the team separated just by the one goal, which came early in the second period. And the score is 1-0. Just about up to the hour now. Tries to play it through. And he gets rid in a hurry. Gattuso. And this is Batistuta. Very nicely done. And this is Roberto Baggio. Now that's a fine challenge. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Played into space. Iniesta. And it's Gattuso. And here's Figo. For Veron. Real chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that's going up front in a hurry. Engages and forces him off the ball. Gattuso. Veron.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Time and again they are repelled. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And here's Batistuta. Now it's Figo. He's through, now is he in? Can he stop it going out?
Sparta Rotterdam couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
And it's Baggio. Short changes him with that pass.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Sparta Rotterdam preparing now to welcome the final whistle. Iniesta. And here's Batistuta. And this is Figo. And this is Iniesta. And the shot. Decent chance! Oh, what has happened here? Can he get on the end of this? A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Montreal is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Sparta Rotterdam, moments now away from seeing this one out.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Roberto Baggio! Baggio! What a goal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And Surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now.
Number 11.
It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Substitution in
I think you
progress.
have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
2 added minutes
Two
have
up
been
and
indicated.
very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
2 minutes to be added on. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Sparta Rotterdam are enjoying their moments of collective uplift. A warm welcome to all of you on this utterly glorious day. Positive vibes all around us, nigh on perfect conditions. There is a thrilling football match in prospect here, and we will be getting underway very shortly. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. This is one of today's standout fixtures between teams who are meeting for the second time this season. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, full-back bias aside, it's hard not to admire a player like Maicon, a player who offers so much going forwards.
And backwards, surely.
Yeah, backwards too. I mean, having him in your lineup is like having 3 players in one. He's defensively sound enough to be an old-fashioned full-back while having the attacking prowess of a winger.
And he's sure, therefore, to be one of the busiest players on the pitch today. And that is as far as they're going to go. Romario. He's a sharp little ball here. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Iniesta. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
And he's forced to go back. Bale is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. Iniesta. Gives it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Bale. Bale! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, what has happened here? Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And this is Batistuta. He's missed, but not by that far. Ajax looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can, but What's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Well, it's Batistuta. Chance here to counter. Great ball, and he's in. Batistuta! He's got to be quick to recover this. He's had it taken off. Shoots! Tries to play it through. He is through here. Weghorst. This looks promising. Tries to pass it through. And across it goes. Darren Fletcher. Romario. Now it's Batistuta. And the counter is on. Davy Klaassen. Out to the left it goes. Maicon simply refused to be outdone there. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. He's picked his way through. Shot could be on. Big chance! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Jaros gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Ajax are looking to go forward now. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Just no time to dwell on the ball there. Weghorst. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Weghorst. And here's Klaassen. Raul is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. That's an imaginative pass. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I wouldn't say it was the most potent performance, Peter, but defensively, very composed. The scoreline might still be 0-0, but I'm expecting things to open up a bit more in this second half.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Sparta Rotterdam are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Bale. Strong running down that left flank. Romario providing an outlet on that flank. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Itakura. Roll with the foul. Aims beyond the defence. Looking to play him in. Plays it, and the shot! It's in! The breakthrough strike! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
After 56 minutes is
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Sparta Rotterdam still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Maicon in acres of space out wide. Lovely feet. Maicon just loves to go forward whenever he can. Darren Fletcher can so cleverly bypass the press. And this is Batistuta.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Iniesta, Batistuta, out to the right. And it's Lam. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Referee has just said play on. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nicely weighted ball.
He's having a shot!
Sticks it away! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Ajax choosing to make the first change.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Sparta Rotterdam grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
There's the shot! Goal! Sparta Rotterdam! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Wijndal. Sparta Rotterdam have scored 2 quick goals here and are 2-1 up. What a comeback. Looking to go deep. And it's claimed by the keeper.
Ajax really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
He's in plenty of space here. Steep. And Romario! Gets good distance on it. Oh, easy pickings there. Opts for safety. Wijndal. Holding on to the slenderest of leads here. Minutes must feel like hours. It's a Itakura. Raul proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Ajax needed that. They really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And he was quick to react.
Sparta Rotterdam really wanted that 2-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Swings it across. Very much into the last knockings.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. It's a promising position. Chance to deliver. And he's there to clear it. In once more, Weghorst! And he was there to get a vital touch. So that's it. It is all over. Sparta Rotterdam have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And already we're underway here. And this is Batistuta. Now it's Raul. Oh, that's neat. And he's in on goal. And the shot! And it's a goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Oh, delicious. Such devilish curl.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Sparta Rotterdam, breakthrough, nice and early, just as they wanted it. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Romario. Now it's Batistuta. Knocks it into space. Darren Fletcher. Oh, nice touch. Delivers the ball. And that has been knocked clear. Now there's a fine ball.
Raul really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Sparta Rotterdam leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Knocks it out wide. Lam. Triol. Darren Fletcher. Bale is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. That's a lovely, neat pass. Played out wide. Maicon. And it's Lam. Sparta Rotterdam looking to pass their way through. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Sparta Rotterdam clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Can he get it through? Bale cuts out the pass. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. In with the challenge. He's picked his way through. Oh, nicely intercepted. Lam. That has been slung wide. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Romario. Lovely feet. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Darren Fletcher. Back into the middle. And here's Iniesta. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And here's Romario. And Batistuta! It's bounced back off the post.
Sparta Rotterdam really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
And he's picked it up out wide. Want to throw in. Probing pass. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Back towards the middle. Oh, that is a nice touch. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Lahm. Iniesta. Passing is crisp and sharp. Iniesta. Distributed tidily. Maicon has it out wide and the first half is done. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Please welcome the two sides.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Sparta Rotterdam are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. And we are back underway. Sparta Rotterdam carrying a one-goal lead. Nice sequence of passes this. Raul will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He's found a way past. Good take, and is he in? Great chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Lahm. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Tries to pass it through. And the Sar breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And here's Romario, and it's Bale. Darren Fletcher can so cleverly bypass the press. He's going for goal! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Sparta Rotterdam with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. That's really well cleared.
The attendance
60 minutes played.
52,820.
And now they can spring out of defence. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Raul.
Oh, great feat, that.
He's free. Raul! Oh, taken with style. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Sparta Rotterdam are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
We're looking at a...
There's the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Tries the cross. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days. All part of a forward's duties.
Romario receives it in a wide position.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Played out to the left flank. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Lahm. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Looking to play him in. That ball looks a good one. Oh, important interception. Darren Fletcher is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
No, he's not getting any further than that. Lam. Maicon is one whose deliveries we all know about. To Lam. Iniesta. Driving on and making good progress.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. It's a really well-measured ball. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Romario is having a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And the lead is extended still further. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Raul. Oh, there's a probing ball. And this is Batistuta. And it's Batistuta. So much time and space here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
2 added minutes has been
Time
indicated.
added on will be 2 minutes. Gives it back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
Out towards the flank. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Sparta Rotterdam can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance. Welcome one and all, we have perfect blue skies and quite a contest ahead of us. This really is a feel-good football match. This is Peter Drury and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Just listen to that. There's the shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Sparta Rotterdam with the corner, there first. Tries to get it clear. NAC Breda have the chance to go the other way. And this is Raul. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Pinches it off him. Quality ball. Tries to play it through. Real chance!
There's a player on this pitch who shines above the rest, and we're talking defence.
And that is?
Well, it's got to be Paolo Maldini.
Who's arguing?
Yeah, and he's a living, breathing symbol of leadership, loyalty and devotion to his club.
Shoots! Goal! Sparta Rotterdam! And Sparta Rotterdam are in front. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Number 8.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it. And the Two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Oh, good spread. And that's played in low. They've won a corner. They've played it short. He's in a great position here. Lam is there and he can get that clear. Tries to pass it through. Gets into some space. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And that'll do under the circumstances.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation.
Welcome one and all, we have perfect blue skies and quite a contest ahead of us. This really is a feel-good football match. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. The action has already started. We're into the second half of the season.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
And it's Hullet. Ibrahimovic. It's Ibrahimovic! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
The goal scorer
That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Sparta Rotterdam break through nice and early, just as they wanted it. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. He's found a way past. Pass is short and sharp. He's on it, can he get away? Hullet. Raul. Hullet. Oh, played right into his path. He could be in here. Chance for a shot! It's there! And they're at it again in double quick time. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And now he has two. So that's two now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Sparta Rotterdam have scored two quick goals here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Well, he certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Shot could be chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And he gets rid in a hurry. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Neymar. And this is Hullet. Hullet! Off the post! Montero. And it's made its way to him. Foot in. Nedved. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Scholes. And it's Neymar. And he's surging through. It's Neymar! And it's there! And they are cruising away. You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Played out to the right. Oh, perfectly measured that. No, that's too long. Montero. Nedved. Here's Scholes. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Out to the right. Neymar. Played down the flank. Spread neatly. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Roberto Carlos gets into some space. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. And that has forced the very best out of the keeper. Tries to pass it through, and he's picked out the run. Engages and forces him off the ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he's takes a shot! He scores! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
There will be 3 minutes.
It's become a case of men against boys. Bullet, looking to play him in. Oh, nicely intercepted. Montero, out to the left it goes. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Welcome our players.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Sparta Rotterdam have had it all their own way so far then, and they go in at the break in an utterly dominant position. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Scholes. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic. He's picked his way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Shoretire. Distributed tidily. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, super ball. And he's in on goal. And the shot! He's put his foot right through that one. Raul will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And he's heaved it away. And they're back on the ball again. Now that looks a decent ball. Shoretire. That's a good ball out wide. He's had it nicked away.
The attendance for this match was 28,997.
Ibrahimovic producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. He is through here. And a shot! It's a quick ball upfield. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That has been slung wide. Puyol did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Raul. Scholes. Decent progress down the left. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Nedved. Brilliantly cut out. Montero. Oh, he's done very well to take... Oh, he's been caught napping! He's in a great position here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Oh, that's a key interception. And it's played forward. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Shoretire. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's tidy. Bullet. Nedved conjures time and space where few can. Threads one in. That has been cut short. Roberto Carlos. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Well, that has not gone well. And it's Nedved. Nedved. Nedved! Brought out the best in the keeper.
Substitution on the field. Number 10.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Number 7. Coming on the field, number
That has been
29,
knocked clear.
number 11.
Vola
Number
has the chance to go the
77.
other way. Montero.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Can he get on the end of this?
There will be 1 minute
Not too
added
much to add
time.
on here, just a minute. Here's the return pass. Great ball, and he's in here. Big chance! Raul. And that's that. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Ibrahimovic picking up the man of... Welcome one and all, we have perfect blue skies and quite a contest ahead of us. This really is a feel-good football match. This is Peter Drury and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game, everyone involved is absent. Shot a goal! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
How very smart. He just got it right.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Sparta Rotterdam make the perfect start. They are already ahead. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's forced to go back. He's on it, can he get away? Scholes. Neymar. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Hoisted in. And he's there to clear it. He's had a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Roberto Carlos. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Oh, it's a promising build-up this. Plenty of really nice passing. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Shoots! It's anyone's ball now. He'll try to keep this alive. Oh, he's been caught napping! And it's Scholes. He is starved of space and time. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Sparta Rotterdam looking to pass their way through. Chance! And he hits the net! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Sparta Rotterdam are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
And he's taking no chances there. Shot could be on. Now there's a fine ball, showing good feet. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Maicon calmly anticipates. Half an hour played now. Searching pass he's played there. And he's been shifted off it. Nedved can so cleverly bypass the press. Defending here is really tight. And here's Ibrahimovic. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Roll! Chance here to counter. He's gone forward. Hops for safety. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Can he get it through? It's a good run down the left-hand side. He's picked his way through. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And now the breakaway.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Gets into some space. Engages and forces him off the ball. Scholes. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Sparta Rotterdam really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Sparta Rotterdam in control at half-time, 2-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Nicely aimed pass.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Ball driven towards the far post. Knocks it out wide, played back in. Heads out for a goal kick. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Sparta Rotterdam finding their passes. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Raul. Bullet. And Scholes. Roberto Carlos. And it's Scholes. 60 minutes played. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. And he's intervened well there. He's in a great position here. Michael is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Oh, what has happened here? Now, can they get him away?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Priol. Nedved does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Passing is crisp and sharp. Scholes. And it's Maicon. Lovely, now then. And this is Raul. Ibrahimovic!
Substitution in progress.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Groningen have the chance to go the other way. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, they can break here. Looking for the run. And he's picked it up out wide. Now it's Neymar. And here's Scholes. Scholes stood his ground strongly. Groningen can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Referee's given a throw. Groningen making consecutive changes here.
Taking place.
So, time for a potential game changer.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making. That's great positioning. So good from him.
Tries to pass it through. Ibrahimovic. Oh, good take in a good area. Neymar. Nedved. Good running, strong and purposeful. Distributed tidily. Raul will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Looking to play him in. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. And he's on his way! Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Substitution.
Ibrahimovic. It's a searching pass, and he's worked it through. Ibrahimovic, can he finish? Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
A case now of complete control. That's the throw. Pull it. Priol concedes a free kick for that.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Defending was strong and firm. Neymar is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. He's found a way through. And he's quick to get it clear again. And he's there to retrieve it. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout. So hello and welcome to what has turned out to be a truly gorgeous afternoon. The sun beaming down on the stands and broad beaming smiles all around us. The mood has soared, and so indeed has the expectation of both teams. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We have already started here. Played out wide, and he's made sure that's not getting through.
This is the time you need that pace.
Mike on. Great vision. Oh, that's a key interception. Tavirik. That's Hrustic. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. And here's Ibrahimovic. Tries to... Can he finish? Marvellous goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Nicely weighted ball. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Fornite tries to clear. And he's picked it up out wide. Plays it across. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Driving forward. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
No, that's been intercepted. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Nedved. Tries to pass it through. He's picked his way through. He's had a shot! Really well taken goal. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And no surprise, that's a booking.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And It's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Rolled, proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Tries to cross. Keeper's dealt with that. Roberto Carlos. Oh, they can break here. Scholes. And here's Nedved. Gets a good foot in there.
Nedved really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Bullet. Nedved conjures time and space where few can. And here's Neymar. Nicely shaped ball. Ah, that's a fine interception. Through stitch. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, he's found support out wide. Neymar.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Nicely worked. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Roberto Carlos has found the net here, of course. Nedved. He's going for goal! Decent enough try.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
And he was quick to react. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Stood up well to him there. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent.
There
It's
will be
almost
1 minute
personal,
added time.
and it had to be. Played into space out wide. There's the whistle for half-time. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Sparta Rotterdam certainly can
Everyone
feel
please
happy
vote
about
for
how
our
things have
players.
gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Sparta Rotterdam are heading into the break very happy with how it's gone so far. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Quickly taken. Oh, a droll. No outsmarting him this time. Now that looks a decent ball. That is lovely. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Through stitch. That ball looks a good one. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Heracles clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
He has found a way through. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
That's so good and so often seen nowadays. Don't give them time to think on the ball.
Oh, good-looking ball. This looks promising. Maicon is looking to influence the game from out wide. Sparta Rotterdam with this hand. Oh no, what has happened here? Oh, that's fabulous. Shapes to shoot!
The attendance for this match
And he looked
was
every bit the assured keeper there.
28,997.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Number 9.
Heracles choosing to make the first change.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And back to the keeper they go. Tavierik. goals, concedes a free kick for that.
Substitution on the field. Number 73. Coming on to replace him is number 21.
Through a stitch. And that has put paid to that. Nedved. Now it's Neymar. He's found a way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Tavirik. Roberto Carlos. And it's Nedved. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he shoots! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, I thought the keeper did well to retrieve that. They work all week on that sort of situation, and he reacted very well then.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And he's in on goal. And this is Neymar. Neymar! Good, strong hand by the keeper.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time. Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Nedved, can he get on the end of this? Played out to the right. Threads one in. That has found him in acres of space. Krustic. Steaming on goalwards. And reclaimed it in a... Goes for a shot! Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
Substitution on the field. Number 17.
Heracles are
Number
making a
7.
change now.
Coming on the field. Number 40. Number
And the
8.
goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Backward it goes. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Sparta Rotterdam have the chance to go the other way. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Priol produces the perfect tackle there. Looking for the run. Real chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Raul providing an outlet on that flank. He is through here. That's that, the end. Sparta Rotterdam are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout, and their tactician-in-chief can draw great satisfaction from it. Raul taking in the accolades, having been...